because in Argentina it's every man for himself. Every man for himself because Di Maria is like, look, mate, I ain't passing you that damn ball because I'm going straight to the motherland. This Chelsea team is built in Conte's image. The meal had to return. It's a main man here, Double H, Halford, trying to exist. Just a very simple sandwich here. Nothing to be alarmed about. Let's dig in. Di Maria, Barcelona. Now, Barcelona got hacked. I think everybody is trying to troll Barcelona because I think people are now saying, you know what? Barcelona is like that child with freckles on the playground who everybody's now trying to bully. I never bullied anybody because I was actually a pretty nice guy. Maybe too nice. That's a sad story for another day. But someone hacked Barcelona's Twitter account and announced that they were getting Di Maria. So obviously this made Barcelona look very embarrassing because this has been a week in which they failed to get Coutinho, they have failed to get Dembele. They were looking to buy Sarri, then they didn't watch Sarri against Napoli, and then have now withdrawn their bid for him. Very, very messed up. But we look at Di Maria. I mean, first of all, it's like, Di Maria, where the hell did that come from? But I think the story I want to focus on is just the embarrassment. The fact that the hackers chose Barcelona. Because trust me, these are top hackers. They could have chosen any club, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Manchester United, anybody, even Turkey or even Enyimba in Nigeria. But they chose Barcelona because they're like, no, Barcelona is now the team that everybody's trolling. They are the laughing stock of world football right now, based on how they have just made themselves just look really, really bad. So so that was put out there, and I think obviously Barcelona they didn't deny that and tried to pretty much reclaim their accounts. But then it now seems as if this could be true. Yeah, in fact, it could actually be heading to Barcelona. And I said, you know what? This doesn't really make sense. Because first of all, I don't see Di Maria leaving this PSG setup right now. If, let's say, this was PSG before Neymar arrived, then Di Maria may consider it because Emery is still a clown. But, yes, he has a chance to play with his compatriots, Lionel Richie. But I think the Neymar factor is so fresh and so exciting that I think Di Maria, I think he was thinking to himself, why do I want to leave this where we could be on the cusp of something? It could be a failure, it could be total disaster, but at the end of the day, I just do not know. So, I don't see how whether Di Maria will, first of all, take that move. He doesn't fit Barcelona if they want to play like the Barcelona that we know, i.e. the Lionel Messi-led Barcelona. He only fits, same thing with Dembele, he only fits if, okay, we're not changing up. Because remember, Di Maria has his own way of playing. He's very full-on, very direct, full-on attacking. And he's the kind of guy that that's really in the whole tic-tac-toe, pass kind of thing. Hence why I think Messi has always struggled to play for Argentina, because in Argentina it's every man for himself. Every man for himself, because Di Maria is like, look, mate, I ain't passing you that damn ball because I'm going straight to the motherland. So again, I just do not see that move happening. Coutinho, this is still happening. My main man, the Sheriff, he actually sent me a picture of Coutinho on the literally on the road. So I don't know what that was about. 138 million. So let's back up. Barcelona said they would give Liverpool till Sunday to accept their offer, which was, I think, of 118. So they said they will not. No, they're not going to increase it. You have till Sunday to accept this offer. He's not for sale. You have till Sunday to accept this offer. He's not for sale. La 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 Lara Croft. But now, they've gone back on their word. And they're now saying that they're going to put an increased bid of 138 million for Coutinho. Because apparently, Coutinho has said that he wants them to keep on increasing the offer. So, conflicting reports. I think yesterday we thought that Coutinho was going to have cleared the air talks with Klopp. But now we're not hearing that Coutinho is now saying to Barcelona that, look, do everything you can to try and get me out of here, please. So that in itself is interesting. I don't think it's going to go. Barcelona are making themselves look very foolish. They're making themselves look very stupid. And I just do not think that it makes any sense whatsoever for them to keep on bidding, because they're making themselves seem stupid. And the desperation, let's 138 million for Coutinho. I mean, for God's sake, actually, Barcelona are embarrassing themselves. And I think guys like Lionel, especially for Messi, he's sitting back thinking, even for Iniesta, they're like, man, what a mess. I mean, you're really going to bid 138 million for one player? I mean, it's completely and utterly stupid. Rooney, he's really tired. My mother said that if you have nothing good to say nothing at all. But this is the football news channel, and I need to actually say something. It would be a bit odd if I just remained silent. The good retires as all-time England top scorer. I believe all-time appearances as well. Amazing seventh for the England national team. And it is going to be a very long time until somebody comes close or even tries to equal or beat that goal tally. So in that in itself is a stupendous feat, because again, it's staying fit. It's been consistent in whatever matches you're playing, whether it's in tournaments or in qualifying matches, to keep on scoring, So that in itself is a great feat. That's where it ends. Because guys, I'm not one of those people that each time somebody retires, I'm like, oh, wonderful, what amazing. Okay, let me guess. So when Stefan Gigivash retired, should we all be like, hey, la 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 la? Or when what was it called? Or when Oscar retires, we're like, oh, Oscar, what an amazing player! What a superb football player! Oh, okay, he's a loser because he went to China for the cash. Rooney, so therefore with so much promise. When he burst into the scene in 2004 Euros, guys were like, wow, this is it. This is England's hero. So much hype. So much promise. At a point, it was called the White Pele. At a point, this guy was called, I remember reading the newspaper, and this guy was, they actually opened their rotten mouth to call this guy the White Pele. But, fast forward, Euros and World Cups, flop after flop after flop after flop. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think he retires with only one World Cup goal. One World Cup goal. So for me, I just think like his England career, so much promise, but ultimately a disappointment based on the hype and what he was expected to do. His England career was a disappointment, and guys, that's just being true. So when you say, yeah, he's an England legend, 100%, 100%, he's an England legend. But being an England legend, what does that mean? Because being an England legend means that, okay, what did you achieve? What trophies did you win? Did you ever even sniff a semi? Did you sniff a semi? Forget it, did you sniff a semi? So, for Rooney, and for me, I don't think, but beyond that, ultimate failure as an international, this was the best decision for me. And I think this was a very smart decision. Everton, 2 matches, 2 goals. By retiring from international football and just having that, which means, remember, he's getting old as well. It's better for his legs. He stays fresher, less likelihood of getting injured. But he can now fully focus on this kind of like extension, this end, this full stop on his career, which is Everton. And this has already started off as a great story. So I think this is very smart for him just to put all of his eggs in this basket of being an Evertonian and trying to give them 100% throughout this whole season. So that's that. Let's talk about this now. The Chelsea bridge is falling down. The Chelsea bridge is falling down. Conte for Tuchel. So, go to shout out my main man, Tancredi Palmieri, who is obviously a top Italian journalist who actually breaks a lot of stories. Who was the first person to really notify by saying that Sports Bild, huge, massive German newspaper that breaks a lot of stories, said Conte will be replaced by Tuchel in a few hours. It now seems as if Conte has fallen out with the board, and Thomas Tuchel, previously of Dortmund, has been pinpointed as a man to replace him. There's so many connotations of this, so let me just bear with me. First off, Chelsea are in disarray. This is a mess. If, yet again, they're going to dispense with a coach, and the coach who just won you the league title, this will look very bad for Chelsea. Tuchel coming in, and that's the first thing. It just looks bad. We look at what happened throughout the summer. This isn't surprising. This isn't shocking because you saw that Conte on the board was loggerheads. He didn't get his transfer targets. You could see that this guy, he was seething. And not opening game of the season did not help. And you now look at Conte and Tuchel. This Chelsea team is built in Conte's image, especially when you look at the addition of a Bakayoko and how they play. This is very much Conte's team. Tuchel is the complete opposite to Conte. His philosophy and how he views the game is completely opposite. Whereas Conte is much more about physicality, keeping your shape, pragmatic, patience, counter-attack. Tuchel is all about attack, get the ball forward, direct, very intense. It is a completely different kind of footballing philosophy from Conte. So if you're going to bring in Tuchel right now, that it's going to be too much for these Chelsea players to completely switch their mindset into what Tuchel wants. Because these guys, obviously, for a whole season and throughout the whole preseason, have been used to the Conte way of playing. And I don't think that Chelsea have the players, the squad, and the team to really fully justify and to take full advantage of Tuchel's footballing philosophy. So, because look, I'm not going to insult Abramovich. I don't care what anyone says, okay? A guy that's rich, I'm not going to insult him because I'm still holding out for him to give me my cut. So, if you're thinking I'm going to insult a guy that's rich, it's not happening. But all I say with Abramovich, very, very kindly, because I don't want to piss him off, is that I don't think this is the right move. I don't know whether maybe my Nigerian brother, Emmanuel, sort of like recommended Tuchel. I don't know. This Tuchel thing, it's not the right fit. But the bigger picture here is that this is why I can't pick Chelsea to win the title. They are just not there physically and mentally. When there's so much stuff happening in the background, non-football stuff happening in the background that's really creeping in and really really affecting how the team operates on a day-to-day basis, which is just as important as what you do on the football pitch, it's going to affect you in the long run throughout the whole season. So, this doesn't look good. Conte is not going to finish the season as manager. Will Tuchel come in? I don't know, but I can guarantee you this. Before the season is out, maybe before the year is out, Anthony Jeremiah Conte will not be the Chelsea manager. And that just doesn't look good for those Blues.